Hello everybody, Frankie Day here from Frankie Day Models. Okay, welcome to video number 2 on my build of the Billings ELBE-1 Lightship. Okay guys, I've been at this pretty much now for almost 2 weeks now. I don't know, about 12 days I guess. I got the hull completely planked. All I need to do now is take it outside. So it's a beautiful day. It's been raining for the last 2 or 3 days. By the time I get off work, it's raining, and I don't want to sand anything in this trailer, guys. I really don't. I take it outside with aerosols or with any sanding to be done like that. Goes outside. So today is a very beautiful day today. It's my day off. It's overcast. No sign for rain. Humidity's up probably about 70%. Hot outside. It says here on the computer it's what, 85 degrees out here in Ohio land, and with humidity and heat index you're looking about 93 degrees, so it's warm. So it's gonna be a nice warm day. Okay, we get the hull all planked. I gotta sand down the sanding block, stern block. Once I get the hull completely all sanded out and everything, I can prepare for fiberglass, and I'll show you that in a minute. I think about 40 inches long. As you can see, I got to sand down these blocks here. I got my tiller for my rudder. It works very well. I got my servo in there where it hooks up to. So in preparation, I've got to take it outside, make sure the hull is good sanded out real well, all sanded. Number 2, I'm going to take some masking. I'm going to mask off the decks because I don't want no resin. I don't want no sand residue from filler and wood itself, anything on there. The deck is clean. I polyurethaned it before I did anything, even at this stage, to protect the deck. And it came out very nicely. Now, I could have went ahead and planked that deck using planking strips, but they don't give you none in the kit. I could have got some, no big deal. I elected not to. This is a working model, and I just went ahead and shellacked the deck with lacquer. With a polyurethane, and with all the fittings on there like that, it's totally noticeable if it's planked or not. Lightships always did fascinate me. How do I keep it on? I got something else I want to show you. Lightships always fascinated me because of the lights on them, the big old huge locomotive type lights that they use, and the elegance of a small ship being all alone out in the water as a navigation vehicle for safe passage and alert ships with 15-14 miles of upcoming fog or anything like that. The Nantucket Lightship, of all those lightships off all these coasts, even Lightship Huron off of Michigan up here, up North Lake and Great Lakes, they're a very important vehicle to have, and they have no names on them. All they are is, well, for example, the ELBE-1. Plans up there is in Danish. It says Burgermeister Oswald Langschmidt. Langschmidt must be the port where it comes from, or the lightship. And this might be a lightship Burgermeister or Oswald. There's 4 lightships of the ELBE series. A lot of you fellows from England out there, most of my subscribers are from my favorite country, England. Which I love very dearly, and maybe my mates out there could be able to help me out find out what the name of this ELBE-1 Lightship really is. Because I don't know. All I know is that the Lightships that we have, like the Nantucket, the Ambrose, the Relief, the Hen and Chickens, Chicken Shoals, they were not named by names like Nantucket. They were named by the hull number, like Pyro, IKC. Now Lindbergh, I said just a minute ago, the lightship they make, which is the ELBE-112. The ELBE-117 was destroyed by the RMS Olympic. So, in good faith of the White Star Line, they went out and bought the good folks of Nantucket Island their lightship. So I guess they took the money to replace the ship and they rebuilt another one just like it, which is known as the ELBE-112. But you don't, even on as on port and starboard side, you get the names of the lightship on there. It don't tell you what the name is, so we call it by light vehicle 112. In England, I noticed that they have different names on them. Like they have the ELBE-1, and they had on one side, and the other side it has the name of the vessel. I don't know if they go by hull registration or not, or they just name them. I don't know. But this ship is quite new to me. Now, when I first bought this thing, I got it from the ship store, and when I was in the Navy, and when I purchased this thing, at the time until now, it looked like a 19th century lightship. No screws. Something like the Trinity Lighthouse or the South Goodman Lighthouse. Then I noticed it had a rudder and a screw. It's powered, no stack. And when I got it out of the mothballs 2 weeks ago, that's the first time I set eyes on it since 1960, I think. Yeah, or 1960. But believe me, it was a treat for me. So this is the lightship. I think it's active now. They still use them. All of our lightships have been they're stricken off the Coast Guard register. Now they got these vehicles with floats on them, like a buoy, but they're big old round. They're a lighthouse vehicle, and they're permanently out there. Nobody maintain them, no nothing. They got built-in GPS. They tell you everything. So all lightships on our side of the pond have been stricken off the registry. We no longer use them. They're for sale. Only small funded, very, 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 very small funded groups will have enough cash and payola to be able to purchase these old relics and to restore them for themselves. Preserve them as museum ships to keep up the upkeep of them. First thing you buy somebody, they've got the Nantucket Lightship on sale now for $2 million. Somebody ought to nab that, but I'll tell you one thing, fellas, I had a lot of money. I had about 10, 15 million in my bank account. Being as old as I am, I wouldn't call it foolish. I'd call it something to make some money on. I would buy that damn thing. And the problem would be, where are you going to put it at? You can't put it in a marina somewhere. It'd be like to stick out like two sore thumbs. So that's another option. You have to think out where you put it at. You better have some money. Let's put it that way. When you're dealing with big boy stuff, the real thing, 1-to-1 scales, you better find a place where you're going to put these bad boys at, you know. So anyway, that's his little elusive dream right there, but that's what I've done. And I'd hire a lot of people out there to keep it clean and paint it up and everything, and even have a hotel ship, make a motel, anything, make big bucks. But this is a nice lightship. This kit's not intent for the novice at hand. It's made for somebody who's built at least 2 or 3 of their kits We actually got a very good backside feel of constructing their models. The Elder Billings was used to be an architect. He knew that it was a lot more profit in building model ships because he always liked to build model ships himself. And he figured, well, hell, if I can get a factory to make a bunch of these model ships like that, heck, I could make some money. And he did. All of his models are worldwide now. Okay, now, like I said, right now I got to take this outside. It's just a nice day. I got to give the ship a good sanding. Sand this hole down, carve down that stern block. And after it's all done, then I got to bring out a can of this. I don't want to use Bondo and wood. This is the best thing to use on wood, especially on these things. It uses DAP. It's spackle. Use a squeegee. Don't use your pants. Use a squeegee. Squeegee it on real fine and even and let it dry. Once this hole's been sanded down, step 1 is make sure this hole's all sanded down good. Step 2 is apply your filler. Step 3, sand it down. Doesn't have to be perfect. Next step, get yourself some resin like I did here. There comes a catalyst inside there. It tells you how much to do for here and there. So be sure to follow the instructions. You don't want to put too much callus in this stuff. It'll harden up like a steel ball, and your work will be ruined. It's got to let it slowly dry, purely dry, and it'll do a nice dry to touch. Just follow the instructions on the catalyst. Get yourself some fiberglass. There's a warning on this stuff. First thing you do, you don't wear these. I don't care how hot it is outside or how hot it is in your garage. It's got to be aroma free. So how aroma free can it be when I do it outside? I got a nice little workbench over here. It's the shady side of the trailer here, and I'm going to take it outside and work on it out here where no one can't see me. I'd be by myself out here. I can work on it. In preparation of fiberglass, mix your resin. Once it's all done, the specifications of this package of fiberglass, it says it's 25 inches by 46 inches. So it's more than enough for this boat here, for my Lightship. Lay this out on a glass table or a wood table. It don't matter. One thing I hate about this fiberglass is it starts to shred and it starts to fray a lot. You got to get away from those frays. So the best thing you do is get some of the best, sharpest pair of scissors you can get, or a number 11 blade, and lay it flat and cut it nice and evenly, and cut it in little small strips. I'm going to cut this thing about 30 inches long, probably about 4-inch strips. That way I can move it in. Now, turn your hull upside down. Apply only one coat on one side only. On one side only. One coat of resin. Lay little strips across there. Take that resin, and brush that resin right over that fiberglass until that fiberglass is completely submerged with resin. And let it cure. Repeat the process the other side. But use a very sharp pair of scissors or a number 11 blade. Make sure the thing is flat on the table and cut. You start going like this, it's going to fray all over the place. And the stuff has spores. It has these little, and you can't see them. It's like dust particles. Like you can see dust with light. Same difference. You don't want to disturb the dust. That's why you got to cut it nice and make sure it's nice and crisp. Wear a pair of gloves and a long sleeve shirt. And a mask. I got a bunch over here. Because you don't want to breathe none of that fiberglass. So once you cut that fiberglass, pick it up very gently and you lay it on your model. Just nice and smooth. Tap it down until it's smooth. Another strip, and then brush it on. And when it's done, let it dry. Take out those old gloves, throw them away, put on a fresh pair of gloves. Whip up another fresh batch of resin like I did before. And repeat the process to the other side of the hole and let it dry. When it's all dry now, you can use this stuff. Where the blue blazes I put my Bondo. Come out wherever you are. Come out my little boxcar Bondo. Like I found it. Right here. Use these here. And primer. Because first thing you do when that hole's all fiberglass and dry, you want to sand it down good. You'll see little imperfections in there. That's what you use this glazing putty. Use that. And go ahead and prime sand till it's perfectly whole. Then you go ahead and start settling the hull, put the fittings on it and stuff, and everything else is easy. So that's what I gotta go through. That's what you all gotta go through dealing with fiberglass. Okay. I'm gonna slide my little board back over here. My work board for my Lightship. I went to storage. And I dragged out some old building kits I had. It gets hot in that storage building, so I want to take them out. I want this wood to warp. I'm going to be building this too pretty soon. This is about this many years ago, about 20 years ago. This is this is a French research ship called La Carousse. It's by Billingboats, a beautiful kit. I got this one here too. I had for many years. Since 1980, I think it was. Kit cost me, what, $50? The Billingboats Seattler. Winter project's coming up. Another one. No stranger. Look how they talk. I built, well, this will be the second one I built. First one I built looked just like this here. Sales come with this kit. I had to buy the fittings separately. And the fittings, I think the kit over here somewhere. The back over here. So you know I'm going to have my hands full. Of course, here is the ELBE-1, my old 1960 Lightship that I bought. That's this to look like. It's starting to look like it already. Billings makes a lighthouse. Yes, sure does. I just found out. Not only make a fittings kit for this, but they make a lighthouse kit for it too. It's already done. I bet that thing costs a pretty penny. If they made that today, you probably pay about $400 or $500. It's finished. It even has light bulbs there where it's screwed in or hooks up to the light source. I'm going to use LEDs on this here. On the cabin, I'm going to put a circuit board inside my cabin and have all my lights, hook up to my lights, and then I can put the power from the hull and the propulsion onto my circuit board, and I can name switches on here what feature I want to use and we'll put it in the water. So I'm going to have fun with this here Lightship. It'd be neat going out in the water without the big lights on like it is. So those that like to follow along with me, it's be about 20 videos. So this is the second one. So right now, a lot more videos will be coming up more, and I'll have some some still shots too, done like I did the old school way, like I did at the other house I had. So I'm gonna be pretty busy. So right now I gotta go outside and get this thing sanded down, get it all spackled out, ready for a good sanding and fiberglass time. I think I'll fiberglass that in the evening, around dusk. And I think today I'll prepare my fiberglass strips, so I won't have to worry about messing around with that stuff when time comes. But I gotta sand it down. Okay, guys, that's about it for number 2. So there'll be more videos coming up probably this week. This is Monday, beginning of the week, and they'll be all in the hull. So if everything works very, very well for me, which I know it will, I should have this hull ready for painting and putting parts on by this Friday. And everything else after that is going to be putting superstructures on, making pieces and everything, fitting out here and there, installing radio gear. A lot of work. So I got about 20 videos. So I got my new webcam over there. I got it out of the way. I don't have to worry about bopping. I can't hit it. It ain't got nowhere for it to fall. So I don't have to worry about that. Okay, guys, that's about it for today. So I'm going to go ahead and take this outside and give it a good sanding and speckled out. And the next video for the fiberglass part will probably be Wednesday. So video number 3 will rise Wednesday. And then we'll have some update videos coming up after that. Okay, that's been it for the ELBE-1 Lightship and the baby Frankie Day models. And you guys take care of yourselves, make Mama happy, take care of the little ones. And thank you very much for new subscribers, all the viewers. I appreciate your candor and all your comments and everything. It's very warm to my heart and my soul. And I'm very, very honored to all you fellows out there. You guys keep me alive. You guys, my building would be awful slow. And probably be on forums. Oh well, it all works out well. Okay, guys, I'm out of here right now. So stay posted for video 3. I have it for you by Wednesday. Okay, this is Frankie Day for Frankie Day Model signing out. God love you guys. Take care of yourselves, and like I say, make Mama happy. And don't worry about things, guys. Things will start shaping up. We'll be okay. God bless y'all. I love you, fellas.